been an integral part of American music for more than 2 decades. How do you view the changes in American rock and roll over that time period?
Oh, no, no.
But no, that's our first show, really.
No, I was talking to Art earlier.
Sorry.
I
thought you were generally speaking to the group.
No, but it'll be all right. It'll be all right.
Okay, maybe I'm a little manic tonight. Let's get back to the conversation.
Art was telling me there is sort of an interesting reason to work, to put on a large show in Akron, and he gave me a few facts about the city I didn't know.
Rubber. For secondary and tertiary markets to establish the popularity. If they like it, they'll play it.
It appear to be Dunlop. Who would like to go first? Art, you want to try this?
This is a little silly even for your show, isn't it?
Let's be good
you
sports.
may be right.
Let's be good sports. What's the difference if we're fools? It's national television, right?
It is national television, or as close as NBC gets.
Well, let me try. There's the pretzel style.
You want to stand up?
Particular.
Okay.
And then there's the other. This is the norm.
That's the standard. Very nice.
Hi, Paul. You've sprung a game on me here. We're back now. I never saw one of these. I've seen it, but I never did one. The object is to get the little ball. Nobody can do this.
With the two knobs. This is a game.
Yeah. There's a knob back here and a knob over here. And one tilts it one way and one tilts it the other.
This is a game that I have an inordinate skill at. It has no value whatsoever. But try it and you'll see what I mean. Try it, you'll see what I mean.
All right. And it's follow the line, right? Hi, get up to 3.
Am I speaking too softly? Is that why the mic is just...
No. Am I speaking too often?
No.
Okay.
No.
I'm talking with Paul Simon. Your hand's recovered, is it?
My hand is better, yeah.
Yeah, that's good.
You can tip like this on television.
Yeah, you can. And the funny part is if you do it just enough, you fall over and get an enormous laugh.
How long was the period of time where you were performing as a solo person and working on movies?
This chair back
Do anything you want, Paul. What's the matter with the chair?
It was just a strange angle to it.
Okay, you are, yeah.
Much more comfortable.
Let's move the desk now, shall we? Let's just move furniture. Paul Simon and I will move furniture for an hour. So you worked by yourself for a period of time, and...
Am I rambling on too much?
That's maddening. I don't see. Swallowed my ball. Oh, there it is. Now, how do you? Are you going to dazzle us at this now?
No, I don't want to set myself up and then miss, you know.
All right, I can get pissed. I'm sure I can get pissed. All right, the audience is bothering me. I got it before.
Okay. Ready?
Is there any money riding on this?
There could be.
How long have you played this?
In hours or in years or?
Well, round it off into years.
I couldn't begin to tell you how much time I've spent at this game, and I hate to speculate about what I could have done with that time. But it's a little trick of mine I do there. Now, at my prime, I used to be able to get up and back in 38 seconds. I had a stopwatch sitting next to me. It helped to be high when you did it.
You mean in a city like Denver or something?
I can also do this game instead of, I can do it for speed, or that's a little move I developed there, that bounce.
That was very nice.
Most people try and follow the line, but I have my...
You made 34 the hard way.
Yeah. I can do this for rhythm, tick, tick, tick. I can do it for beauty.
Can you play Bridge Over Troubled Waters on this?
This thing at the end is a little...
I hated that.
be right back to continue chatting here with Mr. Garfunkel and Mr. Simon right after this. Ladies and gentlemen, as you can see, Paul Simon and Art Garfunkel are here. We were talking a little bit about the leader of the group and whatever, diplomatically, you mentioned you flip a coin. Now, when was the first time you guys toured together?
Well, toured together.
Question. You have to concentrate on your face that you don't make funny expressions with your mouth. Then this is the other style.
That's much tougher, isn't it?
All of this counts.
Whoa.
Right, Dave?
That's very nice. Very impressive.
I have to do it standing up because I am beginning Joe.
Yeah, I think standing up, that makes more sense, actually, than sitting down, doesn't it?
Beginning of the song, I had da 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 da. Now this part, that comes from a Bach piece. That comes from a Bach chorale. Ba, ba, da, 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 da. Dee, da, 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 da. One New Year's Eve, I had this game. I had to put this game away because I became addicted to it. So I placed it. I was away, and on New Year's Eve, I had a party once, and a guy came in. He said, "Oh, I noticed you have this game, whatever it's called." And I said, "Yes, I do." He said, "Are you good at it?" And I said, I'm the best in the world. And, "Are you good?" He said, I am. So we arranged a match, you know. And he began. I said, "Do you want to do this for speed, or you want to do it for beauty, aesthetics? How do you want to do it?" Obviously, he wasn't into that at all. He just thought you go from up top to back. He didn't see any philosophical ramifications in this game. But I used to do it as if the ball falls in the hole. I'm a surgeon, and you know, I could, and the operating. It's my own son. I have to increase the game. You know, my daughter's on the table, and if the ball goes in the hole instead, and
the barbarian hordes will pick her apart. Yeah, that's right. 18.
And it hurts too. 18.
You're very sad now. I saw your face fall.
I don't like to lose, Dick. 2.5 years in analysis. I don't like to lose.
Really?
No,
That's tempting.
Well,
Did you bet the guy who said he was the greatest?
Yes, I bet him I won, of course.
How much did you make?
I made $5.
Did that-
What was the point of playing? You know Bobby Fischer?
You're not into heavy
You know
bread.
Bobby Fischer. He
Yes.
was here, right?
Yeah.
I'm the Bobby Fischer of this game.
We'll find a Russian for you. We have to take a station break. We'll be back. Do you want to go to Iceland?
Oh,
Hey, Schoolgirl.
Hey, Schoolgirl.
Hey, Schoolgirl. A big hit?
Well, it was for us. We were in high school.
Oh, yeah.
We were amongst the more famous people in our high school.
Now, what did that do to you guys when?
Here's my favorite introduction of us from high school. Well, now I can find out from you. The other day I was talking to Steve Martin. We were talking about terrible intros that we have.
You know Steve Martin.
Not the Steve Martin. Let's talk about something else.
What would you like to talk about?
Oh, I see. Well, let's, maybe we should go through the history.
No, Now, wait a minute. We'll be all right here. We got, how about this one? Did Art Garfunkel ever get on your nerves?
Oh, he always gets on.
It was.
I shouldn't say always, but periodically we get on each other's nerves. When I say periodically, I mean if we're together, then every day, probably.
Rock and pop stars and people like that who are very famous, but are also serious musicians, ever wish they were more appreciated as musicians? You know what I mean? I was talking to a group of girls who were waiting outside an apartment once for Paul McCartney to come out. They thought he was in there. And I said, what is it that's so great about him? And of course I know, but I was asking them. And they said, well, he's just so cute. And I thought, doesn't he ever want to say to them, but you know I'm a musician as well? Is this ever a drag for the serious people like you, Dylan, McCartney?
I like when they say you're cute.
Oh, you do? All right, I don't
the
want to take
cute
that.
line actually more than the
Other
than
thing.
the serious line.
An awful lot of, in the lyrics, a lot of unfaithful girls and girls who never write and never answer letters and do bad things to you. Did you have an unusual number of problems like that, or is that not your sim?
No, I don't. Is that really true?
Oh,
Is that
yeah.
really?
Sure.
Maybe I lied a couple of times in the songs.
Yeah.
I assumed a person
Yeah.
that I wasn't.
I'm becoming very self-conscious lately with the guests I haven't had you in for a long time. Every second show or third show that I do, someone comes on and reveals somehow in the conversation that they're in psychoanalysis. I'm getting so self-conscious that I'm about to have to go to find out why it is that I'm not.
You're not, never have been, and are not now
What?
in psychoanalysis.
No. Is that bad? Or good?
Viewing you every night, I would say you're all right.
I'm all right. But not terrific. No, I mean, do my
terrific every
disturbances show,
Yeah, I can see some. Want to know one?
yeah.
Do you really, or do you not?
No, I don't. I would rather not hear it.
Good.
Sure, anyway,
What did
everyone
you
likes
wanna-
to hear his disturbances aired before the public. Go ahead, Paul. Yeah.
Well, I'll tell you
ready.
one that I spotted, and you'll know right away why I spotted it.
Okay.
Height.
Hi. Did you say
No.
hi?
Height. I said height.
Oh, I knew you said hi, but I was... No.